morning.
Well, good morning. What brings you to the Landfair kitchen?
Oh, I was looking for you. Your secretary said that you would be here until further notice.
Yeah, I was just about to take off for the studio.
Do you have just 2 minutes?
Oh, yeah, for you? Sure. I even have some coffee.
Thanks. Do you know that Lisa is over at Andy's place right now meeting with Kevin?
I thought he was going to school.
Right, but I overheard Lisa tell him this morning that she would meet him there first, and she was very upset.
Yeah. Well, Kevin was very upset, too. Why is Lisa so upset?
My dad told her about moving to Washington, D.C.
Oh, and you hadn't mentioned that you were thinking about it, too, huh?
You guessed it. She was very upset when she thought that we would go away without her. And then when she realized that we wanted her to go along with us, she freaked out about leaving Landview. And I think it's because of the way she feels about Kevin.
Yeah, probably. Have you made up your mind about leaving town?
No, not completely. But my father made it sound like a done deal.
How isn't that?
Oh, he's just smiling and thanking God that this year of running is over, and that Carlo Hetzer can't hurt him anymore, and that he's out of danger.
Yeah, that's a whole new life for him, that's for sure. Listen, I'm not real happy with the way I left things with Kevin. So why don't you and I just go on over to Andy's place, and then we'll engage Lisa and Kevin in a nice, casual, four-way conversation.
Now, should we say anything to them about cutting classes?
This parenting stuff is kind of tough. No, I don't think we should. They're both real responsible when it comes to school.
Okay. Let's go.
Just do me one favor. Just get the worried look off your face, okay? Here. There. Much better.
I just don't know why I thought I could be a mother of a 17-year-old. I mean, you need those years from 0 to 16 to practice.
Well, we'll talk about tactics on the way over. Okay, come on.
All right.
Let's go.
You're moving to Washington?
Yes.
Lisa, you can't do that. I mean, I don't want you to do that.
I don't want to either. Hey, you two having breakfast?
No, thanks, Andy. We just came by to have a quick private conversation before school.
Sure, take that table over there. Hey, congratulations on your mom's great acting job, huh? And how she nailed Carlo. She's really super, isn't she?
Yeah. She sure is.
Yeah.
Now, maybe I'm making too much of this, but I don't think so.
I feel like a little kid. I'm scared to death of leaving Landview and you and my friends to start over. I just finished starting over.
I know. What a bummer. Is it for sure?
Mr. Allenough made it sound that way. Alex tried to talk to me about it, but I was too upset.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Bo tried to straighten me out, too. Man, it's so amazing. All these older people know so much, and yet their lives are as mixed up as ours.
The thing is, I love Alex. She's like a big sister to me. I don't know what I would have done without her when my father went to prison, but now I don't know what I'd do without.
Were you about to say without me, Lisa? Well, it's okay to feel that, because I feel it too. I know what we have to do.
What?
Make the break. Live on our own.
All right, I'll listen. Why should I change my plea from not guilty to guilty as charged?
As you're fully aware, I have a great deal of influence in this town. I spent a precious amount of money to buy that influence, which extends to certain judges. I believe you're finally understanding me.
Yes, I think you've got my attention. Why don't you continue?
I have a lawyer for you. His name is Evan Decatur. He will bring your case in front of Judge James Thompson, a man who owes me several favors.
Well, well. I didn't think I would do this again, but you know, I underestimated you, Carlo. I shouldn't do that. That's very foolish of me. So what is this Judge Thompson going to do with my guilty plea?
Oh, he'll give you probably probation, a very stern dressing down, order you to do community service.
What about the judge who will decide custody of Al should Max want to push it?
One problem at a time, Gabrielle. It's a foregone conclusion that if you're in Statesville, you'll be judged unfit as well as being unavailable.
Well, you're right about that. Probation versus Statesville, there's no contest. But what's in this for you?
We're partners. I take care of my own. If I can keep you out of jail over something we did together, then I will.
That's it?
That's it for sure. Do we have a deal, my dear?
No, we do not.
Why not, Gabrielle? Oh, this better be good, because you're putting a strain on my considerable patience.
You didn't come here because of our partnership or because you're worried about my welfare. You came here for yourself as usual.
Now, I don't understand what you're talking
Yes,
about.
you do. I know too much. I can confirm Vicky's testimony that you wanted to bring out Nikki Smith using that mind-altering drug.
A drug you put in her champagne?
Under your instructions. I also brought her from Andy's place to your loft under your instructions. And I also know that your motive was revenge.
The point, Gabrielle. Get to it.
The point. My incriminating knowledge about your actions. I think that's worth a lot more than fixing a judge. You did say when you gave me the $10,000 that I would have to earn my money. And I think I've done that.
Beneath the refined accent and the designer clothes, a real thug lurks.
You know what it is about you, Carlo? You are so transparent. You don't do anything for anyone without getting what you want in return. So when you start throwing out favors, it's only natural that I start looking for the angle.
So, what will make you feel well paid?
It's nice of you to ask. I don't really want to get rid of my home. You did use that as a lie not too long ago. Can you back it up?
Why not? This house would be a good investment. I could buy it from you, and you and Max can fight over the proceeds. Oh, we'll pretend I'm charging you rent, but I won't.
Could you get that in writing for me with your lawyer as soon as possible?
Most assuredly. And you agree to change your plea to guilty?
Are you sure about this, Judge Thompson?
Yes. Very sure.
All right, then.
Call Evan Decatur immediately so he can make an appointment with the DA. The quicker you act on this, the better. It can be over by next week.
Carlo, thank you. You saved Al's home.
My pleasure, Gabrielle.
However, I do believe that's just for starters, isn't it?
Easy does it, Gabrielle. You should know better than to push me or your luck.
And your father said you could move away?
Well, he told me to slow down. And then before he and Mom went to the Bahamas, he asked me to put it on hold.
They'll never agree, Kevin.
Well, why not? I mean, at first I was gonna leave town. now I'm just moving out, getting my own apartment. And they'll never treat me like a grown-up unless I do.
But you have to have permission.
Lisa, in a couple of months, I'm gonna be 18. I got a few $1,000s in the bank, and I've got some bonds that my grandfather's given me through the years. I guess eventually I'll have to get a job.
But Kevin, I can't do that. I don't want to live alone. I like having Alex look after me. I just guess I'm not as grown up as you are. I want things to stay the way they are.
But what if she moves?
I know. But if she moves and I stay, and you and I stop being friends, I would be so miserable.
Lisa, no matter what, we will always be friends. You've got to trust that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we're gonna be late to school. I guess we got a flat tire.
Guess so. Hey, could we have studio apartments in the same building?
Sure, that'd be great, wouldn't it? But we gotta get on this right away before my folks get back into town. And let's make a deal. Let's not tell anybody about this, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. I parked in the back, right? Bye, Andy.
See you too. Bo and Alex. Couldn't stay away, huh?
No, I guess not.
What's that mean?
I was here with Max earlier.
Oh,
We were hoping to see Kevin and Lisa here.
Oh, you just missed them. I think they went out back to get Kevin's car. If you hurry, you can catch them.
nah. They're probably gone on to school. I think they already cut a few classes this morning.
Well, I guess we should let them go, huh?
Yeah, I'm all for a second breakfast now. How about you, Alex?
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you. Just coffee for me.
For me, eggs over easy, some bacon, some French fries, toast, and some coffee.
Second breakfast, huh?
So, I think the topic for the day is going to be why would Alex Olenoff even consider leaving Landview?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? To be with my father. I mean, if you hadn't seen your father in 10 years, you'd want to live in the same town with him.
Yeah, but Lisa grew up in Washington. I don't think that she's in a hurry to get back there.
Well, that's because she went to boarding school and she was with a lot of people that she didn't like very much.
Yeah, well, still, maybe that city reminds her of her father. See, I don't see any reason why the three of you shouldn't stay right here. And it's not like your dad's got a job that he's got to rush back to.
They've offered him a research grant.
Hey, Landview University has a great chemistry department. And the Lord Foundation, they make big contributions to them every year. Asa, he gives them a pretty good hunk of change every year. So I think that all that money, combined with your dad's knowledge and everything, I think we could get him a job there at the university.
He loves to teach.
Well, great, then we'll get him a professor's job along with a research grant. See, even if we have to buy it. So that problem is solved.
Oh, absolutely. We won't even ask him about it. We'll just put him in a car and dump him on the campus.
No. What I meant was that we'd give him a choice.
No, you didn't. You were doing your Buchanan thing. Buying and trying to bully your way toward what you want. And I want to know why you want that.
Kevin and Lisa, their little hearts would break if they were separated.
And?
And Asa, he'd be fit to be tied if all of a sudden his favorite lawyer just up and skipped town.
And?
And come on, Alex. We would all miss you very much. You know that.
Oh. So if everybody would be so happy, I guess Who am I to object?
Well, I was assuming that maybe you wanted to stay here. Maybe you don't.
No, I like this town. I've made some friends. I like it here.
Okay, fine. Then let's just run it past your dad. If he gives us the okay, then we'll go and we'll get the ball rolling there at the university.
I love living in Washington, though. I just love living there. So I'm torn.
Ah, so I guess I was being premature, huh?
It's getting warm out, so we don't want to bundle her up too much.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Tina, well, I sort of wanted to ask you something about Gabrielle Holden. No, I've been reading in the paper. Well, is it true? Did she really do those things that she's charged with?
Well, I don't know. I mean, probably.
Oh, you could have fooled me. Wow, I thought she was such a nice lady.
Yeah, she is nice, but she's, devious. I mean, Gabrielle can't ever seem to leave well enough alone. She always wants more than she's got. It's kind of sad. I mean, we used to be really close friends. To tell you the truth, I used to be a lot like her.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hardly believe that.
Well, it's true. But I seem to have learned from my mistakes. And Gabrielle, I don't know, I love her a lot. It's just that she doesn't seem to be able to learn from hers.
You think she really might go to jail?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I did hear some things that haven't come out in the news yet that might make it even worse for her.
Oh, my. That sweet little Al. No, and he's going to be real upset if his mama goes to jail.
Yeah. You know, Max is a good father. I'm sure he's going to take care of Al just fine.
No. Well, now, I could volunteer to help out in my free time. I brought Max into this world, and I kind of feel like his baby is almost family.
Duane, that would be really sweet. I mean, if that's something that you'd want to do, then I think you should. I mean, I wouldn't worry about me. Kim's here, and she'd be more than helpful with little Sarah. But the other thing is, don't do it as a favor for Max either. I mean, you got to start getting money for this kind of stuff, and Max can afford to pay you. You got to start saving things.
Yes, I do that. Kind of need to invest it in a sure thing, too.
Yeah. Well, here, let me take
Here
you,
we go.
sweetheart. We're going to get you all dressed up so that you can go out with Duane and have a nice little walk while Mommy takes a nap. What?
Oh, little rascal kept you up again last night?
Believe me, much more up than down. Oh, sweetheart, what's the matter? Oh.
Herb, I'd like you to meet my attorney, Evan Decatur.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr.
Decatur.
Decatur. Are you new in town?
My office is in Philadelphia.
Oh, I see. Well, I need to confer with an assistant on another case. Give me 3 to 5 minutes.
Well, sure. Take your time.
Good, thanks. Make yourselves comfortable here.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, Herb, I'm sorry. I got a message from Gabrielle.
Yes, she's right here.
Well, what? Gabrielle, I got your message.
I want you to meet my attorney, Evan Decatur. He comes highly recommended by Carlo.
Carlo. Listen, I don't mean to cast aspersions, Mr. Decatur. I'm sure you're very successful. But this idea of having Gabrielle plead guilty, I just can't stand by and let that
Please
happen.
ignore my mother. I haven't explained everything to her
Explain
yet.
what? That you've lost your marbles? Pleading guilty is going to make everything worse.
No, it won't.
Upon what fantasy do you base that?
Why don't you explain it all quietly to your mother? I'll just sort of lean against the door.
What is going on?
Carlo's going to get me out of this mess. He's going to bribe the judge that is going to be handling this case.
A bribery? That's wonderful.
Shh.
What if it all backfires?
Look, this Judge Thompson, he's been on the tape for a long time. He'll probably just put me on probation, and then I'll be able to stay at home and look after Al.
What if they find out about this bribery thing?
I have to pray that they don't.
Mr. Callison's coming back in.
Gosh.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, what can I do for you, Gabrielle? Mr. Decatur?
Nothing, Herb. Absolutely nothing. Gabrielle has changed her mind.
There you go. How about a little quick, informal survey, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay, our eggs here, do you like them better here or at Wanda's at Heavenly Hash?
What's the prize?
Oh, come on, really?
Well, Wanda's chef is good. Your chef, Andy, is he's pretty good.
Thank you.
Are you planning on hiring her chef away from her?
No, actually, I am thinking of becoming partners with Wanda.
I think that sounds great. That's good. I say do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are saying I should, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of my independence, and what if, Wanda she's so, well...
She's a busybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is great. There's none better. And do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, you're just filled with advice for everybody else's life today, aren't you? Too bad you don't write a column for the Banner.
Am I in trouble?
Of course not. May I have a hunk of that toast?
Yeah, sure. Help yourself. There was a little barb in your voice there, Alex. I heard a little hostility.
There was not.
Okay. You want to have a fight?
No. I just want to figure out what I want to tell Lisa when she comes home tonight. I'd like to have an answer for her.
Okay, first you ask your dad about this, professor job at Lambview University.
No, first I think I need to figure out what I want.
Well, what is that?
I want to be able to make everybody happy and make myself happy as well.
Well, then obviously, Alex, you should stay right here in Lambview. You told me that you like it here. You got a new job. You've got new friends. So, case closed. It's settled. You stay. At least I hope you do.
That's all right. Don't wake up.
Cor?
I just wanted to slip in here with you.
Where's everybody?
Oh, CJ's with Kim and Jessica, and Duane is keeping an eye on the baby.
Good.
In the nursery.
Then let's just go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. What?
Cord.
What? No, don't mind me. Just go ahead and sleep.
How was Daddy's day?
Daddy's day was great. We had a good time. We took a lot of pictures. Hey, I got a great picture of Max and Al, too.
Yeah, how is Max?
Oh, he's not so hot. But I'm sure you can imagine why that is.
Yeah. Cord.
Hmm.
You are such a liar. Uh-huh. You didn't come in here to take a nap.
Yes, I did. I just can't help it if I can't keep my hands or my lips off of you.
You.
What?
Did you think that I would sacrifice this one rare chance that I have to take a nap to stay awake and make love with you?
Mm-hmm. I'm willing to bet on it.
Really?
Yeah.
You do know me pretty well, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, you see, Gabrielle's going to do something.
If you're not quiet, you'll have to leave. I'm sorry, Herb. Continue.
We're here to change Gabrielle's plea, Mr. Callison.
Change your plea to guilty?
Well, if your office isn't out for blood, we could make your life easier.
What do you want in return?
A lenient sentence for Gabrielle.
Well, I'm not quite sure about that, Counselor.
What's the problem?
Problem is, I'm going to have a very easy time solving this case. You see, there's no doubt that Gabrielle took the tape from Tina's bedroom. There's no doubt she withheld evidence from the police and that she lied every time they questioned her. So why should I make a deal? I'll get a guilty verdict.
You've never seen me in action, Counselor.
I'll take my chances.
Herb, I was the one mainly concerned about a lengthy trial. It would be very detrimental to my son. That's the only reason I would consider doing it this way.
We could save the city and the taxpayers a good deal of money.
I wouldn't mind expediting the case, but I can't justify a deal. I'm sorry, Gabrielle, you'll have to take your chances with the judge.
Oh, well, that's all right. I just want to get this over as soon as possible.
Gabrielle, you're making a terrible mistake, darling.
What's the earliest you can get us on the calendar?
Well, let's see. Next week, Judge Haley is free on Thursday.
Haley? Well, I thought I heard Judge Thompson was presiding.
Well, unfortunately, Judge Thompson was rushed to the hospital this morning. Massive heart attack. He's probably going to require open heart surgery. He won't be back for months, if at all. Yes? Oh, fine. Yeah, I'll be right there. Excuse me again for a moment.
What did I tell you?
Oh, is this Judge Haley on Carlo's list?
No. In fact, he's a tough judge. This is bad news, Gabrielle. Very bad news.
This is Charles Gibson. Some call him Stormin' Norman, but who knows him best? Tomorrow, an interview with his wife, Brenda Schwarzkopf. Then on the set with Oscar nominee Angelica Houston, tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Hi, this is Mickey. Hey, you know what would happen if babies could talk? Well, let me tell you, I'm a baby and I'm talking. And you'll be laughing at the special preview of Baby Talk. Tomorrow, after Full House. I'll be talking to you.
Coming up, Anna must finally admit her true feelings for Robert. Stay tuned for General Hospital, following an ABC News brief next.